People of the internet! Society's collapsing while men are in monk mode. Monk mode. Let me see what this dude's talking about.
And over the course of the last couple months, what I do is I tap into the monk inside of me. And that looks like drowning out the world, listening to, my favorite type of music, which is blue jazz right now. I love blue jazz music. And it just calms me down. It takes off the weight and the stress, even when I'm out in public. And oftentimes I'll even do this when I'm driving too. Obviously I'll keep both hands on the wheel, keep my eyes focused on the road, but I'll have one earbud in and be listening to something that's not on the radio, because I really don't care for radio anymore these days. I believe that it could look like not getting married and going single and being celibate, but it could also look like you're married, not wanting to, conform to society standards, paving your own path and paving your own way. And I think that it doesn't have to look like everybody else's direction. There's a monk inside all of us. And when you tap into the monk inside of you, you actually are more happier. You're more content. You're more peaceful. And it's when I tap into this monk mode that I'm actually the most content. For some of y'all, that looks like not even leaving your house, being in your little four walls, in your bubble. And hey man, if that's your beef and that's your juju, do you, boo-boo, do you. There is good in numbers, but there's also good in being by yourself. I used to think when I was in my 20s that if I could just be around.
First of all, I've been in this mode. If monk mode is what we're calling it, I've been in monk mode for over a decade now, honestly. I don't fit into this society, bro. I don't. And I'm not the only one that feels this way. I see a lot of people. That's why I like YouTube so much, man, because I like people that have these type of conversations. YouTube is where you can find, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of foolery and playing whatever the case is, but there's little cuts, there's little crevices within YouTube, there's little spaces within YouTube, man, where you come across just real authentic people, and they're just really speaking their mind, speaking their truth to the cases. And I resonate a lot with what this dude was just talking about, man. Monk mode, bro. There's a lot. I don't care about the things that the average human cares about, especially here in America, of course. I think there's just a lot of things that are just distractions. I think there's just a lot of things that are distractions. I really like spending time to myself. I do engage in a healthy amount of social interaction by default, because of course I do have a job. Do got family, of course, whatever the case is. But other than that, bro, I've been in monk mode for well over a decade now. I don't really care to do what the average American cares to do. Millennial, black man, if you want to, break down my demographic to its core. I don't care, bro. Again, this video is titled Society Collapsing While Men Are in Monk Mode. That's literally how I feel. Society collapsing while men are in monk mode. I don't know. I'm finding myself just being content, being by myself, just the little simple things. Okay, I'll go out, I'll get something good to eat. I'll go out and get groceries. I'll come, I'll make a meal. I'll come on here, I'll stream. I'll do enough, I'll do enough just to be an active human in society. But society does seem to be collapsing to me, in my opinion, folks. It does. And I don't think we've even seen the worst of it yet, to be honest. I've been saying this for some time. I say this a lot on my channel. I don't think we've seen the worst of it. I think 2024 feels to me like what 2019 was going into the pandemic. Remember when 2019 people will argue that all was well, things were all right. See, I think we've now normalized like this now being our new normal. The world is still kind of shitty right now if you want to think about it. Things are not well now. But I feel like this is the calm before the storm, as they usually say, man. I feel like the worst is yet to come. October, November, December, into next year, I've been in monk mode for some time, bro. I just don't care I don't care to participate in certain things. I don't care to be a part. Even the subject matter that I speak on this channel. There's a lot of things happening that I thought I was going to speak on, but I don't care to speak on. I don't. It's just, I don't care. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of things that we put a lot of time into that don't matter, bro. Distractions. And that's when you get blindsided by some real tragic shit. And then, oh no, how come I didn't prepare? How come nobody warned us? Where did this come from? I never saw this coming. You didn't? You didn't? The signs are there.